ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back hits. Subscribe for more things.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Jurassic World toy review on two Jurassic World toys. We're looking at the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Carnotaurus and Stegosaurus from Mattel. I gotta give a big thanks to Mattel for sending these two toys my way. I really appreciate it. If you're trying to pick these up, you can find them at retail or you can pick them up at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So I like these open box packaging right over here. You know, you can see the finger and it says you can test it out. You know, that's pretty cool. We get Owen and Blue at the bottom and you can see the jaw action and then there's the tail action. And then on the side there's not a whole lot going on, it just says Jurassic World. And then on the very back of these you can see, you know, demonstrations of the functions. There's some other dinos right over there. And we get Jurassic World on the side right there. And not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack these things open. And here's the Stegosaurus and the Carnotaurus out of the packaging. And these are very cool toys. I really like my Thrash and Throw T-Rex, and I really like both of these toys right over here. There's an exceptional amount of sculpting and paint detail in these, especially for kids' toys, so I really do like them a lot. Not a whole ton of articulation, but they do have their functions. Let's get a closer look at each of them. So here's looking at the Carnotaurus head sculpt compared to some images of the Carnotaurus skeleton I found online, and it does look kind of funny with those tiny little arms. I'm just speculating over here that there are some bones missing from those arms. I'm not a paleontologist, I don't know, but hey, I have a feeling that this dinosaur actually has longer arms than that, and we'll get a closer look at the arms in a second, but I really love the head sculpt on here. I mean, this is, I think this thing cost 20 bucks, and I think they did a really good job here with the sculpt. I like the little beady eyes right there, nice paint detail with the browns. I'm really liking that a lot. Great texturing for his reptilian skin too, or her reptilian skin. I guess they're all supposed to be female, but somehow at one point they reproduced, right? So shouldn't there be some males too, right? I don't know. You told me. But anyway, on the side right over here, that looks good as well. We got some yellow teeth. And he does have this function. I wish there was, you know, some solid jaw articulation where you could leave the mouth open, but I like how the tongue looks in there. The roof of the mouth and everything looks really good. I really like the head sculpt a lot on this. He's got his horns right up there too. So that is very cool. I like how it fades right over here to the white underneath the belly, and he's got all these spots and everything. It looks really cool. Or she's got the spots. Sorry, you don't want to say the wrong thing in the YouTube video. But looking at the legs right there, I think that looks really good too. Really happy with that. Toes are all painted nicely. There you go. And then at the very bottom you get that little Jurassic World logo thingy. Or that's the Jurassic World logo thingy. I don't know exactly what that is. That's, I guess it's supposed to do something. I don't know, but it's articulated. And then looking at the back right here, the tail looks really good. And then it kind of stops with the paint a little bit towards the end right over there. Oh yeah, and then the little arms that I was talking about. I mean, look how little these arms are. This is too funny looking, the little baby hands. Does it remind you of a certain type of Marvel movie? It kind of reminds me of Deadpool 1, right? Where he had a little hand. This is too funny. Little fingers right there and everything. Yeah, so I really do think that they're missing a bone or something like that. And I've heard that there's speculation that the T-Rex actually had bigger arms than it did too. But yeah, good looking toy. I like it. And then as far as the articulation goes, you can move these little arms forward and back here. So you can see they swivel around. So you can move that back. These things are so funny looking. And they can move out a little bit and inward too. So that's pretty cool. And then the legs move forward and back right here. You get some twisting right here at the ankle. And then you can move the tail side to side, and you can move the tail up and down. And as far as the function goes, you just push the button right over here, and he bites, or she bites, sorry. But it's such a really quick bite. I mean, it happens so fast. Let's see if I can get it in slow motion. If you could like get this thing to stay like that, that would be kind of cool, because I really like how that looks. So yeah, I really wish there was some posability with the neck and jaw on this. But I'm sure there's some way you could figure out taking out the spring or whatever. And I don't know if it's supposed to make a sound. I don't see any speaker underneath, you know, so I guess it's not supposed to. But yeah, I do like this function. It's fun. It's cool. Oh my god, it's a volcano! Let's get out of here, man! Now here's looking at the head sculpt for the Stegosaurus, and I really do like it a lot. Again, a lot of nice detail right here in the textured sculpt. I really like that a lot. The eyes look good, a little bit of orange paint right there for the eyes. He has a little beak. That looks really good. I'm very, very pleased with that. I also, again, really like the paint detail that we're seeing right here. Looks great. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of extra glue or something on the side right there. Yeah, that bothers me some. But I like how we see some darker green mixed in here. And he doesn't have any nails painted or anything like that. But you can see a little bit of speckling right there. And a little bit on the messy side, but I kind of like it, you know? I don't know. I don't expect dinosaurs to be perfectly clean anyway. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of neat to see, you know, some extra paint right there. And then the underbelly looks really good. You know, I like how it fades right over there. And the texture detail is consistent throughout right there. And looking at the thighs, looks pretty good. And then there's the other feet right there. And then here's looking at the tail. And he does, of course, have this whole, or she has this whole swinging function, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. But there's the spikes on the back. And the fins look all really cool right over here, too. They're made out of a soft material. I like them. Pretty sweet. Yeah, and you get 2 rows of those. So yeah, very cool. I really like these a lot. Yeah, the spikes are, you know, not pointy at all. They're not sharp. I mean, they are a little on the pointy side, but not sharp in any kind of way. You can see some paint coming off right over there. Just a little unfortunate, but not the worst thing in the world. And then for articulation, we get some head movement right here. Well, at the neck anyway, so you can rotate side to side. You can get the head looking left and right just the slightest bit, but it will move up and down a lot more so. And then these front legs right here can move forward that much and back that much. The hind legs can move back that far and up that much. And then the tail articulation right here is all due to the function that we get with this toy. So we get this one fin right over here that you could push down, and the tail will move side to side, and there it goes. Whacking action. That's pretty nifty. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. You know, one thing I wanted to mention earlier that I didn't mention is that I missed the Dino Damage, right? You guys remember the Dino Damage? You just like take a little rubbery piece out and you can see all, you know, the bits and stuff. I don't know. I missed the Dino Damage. Wish we had Dino Damage. Then to quickly demonstrate how the tail works against the Carnotaurus, is it knocking it over? No, I'll knock him over. Nope, or knock her over. Sorry. Yep, it's not strong enough to do that, but still pretty cool. And then to measure out the height of these two dinos, you can see that the Carnotaurus is standing at about 8.5 inches tall, and the Stegosaurus is just a little over 7 inches. And then for a size comparison, we have the Thrash and Throw T-Rex next to the Carnotaurus and the Stegosaurus. And then seeing how they look side by side together, I mean, yeah, the T-Rex does look like the tyrant that she is supposed to be. But yeah, you can see how much smaller the Carnotaurus is next to the T-Rex right here. And then there's the Stegosaurus. I actually like how these scale. And then here's the Carnotaurus and the Stegosaurus next to the Jurassic World figures from Hasbro. We have the T-Rex, and then we have the Indominus Rex right over there. Big thanks to Ultra Maximus for customizing these into Shartimus Colors. We got Charlita 1 colors right over here for the Indominus Rex, and then you can see the Shartimus Colors right there for the T-Rex. Very cool. And then just to show a comparison to the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Thrash and Throw T-Rex, I mean, wow, these Jurassic World figures from Mattel are really a lot better than the Hasbro ones, man. I mean, it's even tricky to get some of these to stand. Then here's a Carnotaurus and Stegosaurus toys next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Ooh, a green horsey! Oh, this is perfect! I finally have a noble steed! Hold on a sec, gotta armor up! Alright, let's get... Alright, that's a little uncomfortable, but... I'd like to thank you guys for watching my video. I really do appreciate it when you guys watch my videos all the way from the very beginning all the way to the very end. It really does help out this YouTube channel quite a bit, as well as when you hit that like button, leave your comments, and please subscribe if you haven't already, as well as hit that notification bell. And these are kids' toys. I know they're kids' toys, but come on, man. For kids' toys, they look really good, don't they? I like the paint apps, and I like the sculpt on these more than anything else. I do wish we had more articulation. It would have made that stop motion segment a lot easier, believe me. Less Photoshop would have helped, but I mean, I really do like them, and they're very fun to have. I'm excited for the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie, so I can't wait to see it. I hope to see these dinos in the movie, right? I think we see the Stegosaurus in the trailer, do we? I can't remember just off the top of my head, but I'm fairly certain we see a Stegosaurus somewhere in there. But anyway, hope to see the dinos in the movie. I like these toys. If I gotta give them a rating, I'm gonna give them a...
It's not so bad.
And again, the only downside for me with these is that I wish they had more articulation Articulation, maybe the Dino Damage, but that's, you know, they're kids' toys. You can't really expect that too much nowadays. And the whole thing with the Dino Damage, I don't know if that's, you know, fit for our 2018 world to have dino guts. I don't know if that's a thing or not. You know, that's one reason why they didn't put it there. But anyway, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, you should be able to find it over at ShartimusPrime.net. And don't forget to follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to everything in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
I'm gonna play with my toys today. Well, I don't care what my people say. I'm gonna play with my toys today. Can't have one, I gotta get them all. Time to make a trip to the local mall. Oh yeah!
That's crispy.
Hey, new Shartimus Prime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face, I said my shot in your face, I said my shot your face, I said my
20, 24 hours ago.